Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Fallout New Vegas. Last time, when we left off, we had just defeated an army of lobotomites and Mr. Gutsy's here at the Signal Hills transmitter. Now we are ready to actually see what's inside, after spotting two more enemies. Where are they? What are they? They coming this way. Two more fucking Mr. Gutsy's. Unreal.
I'm just getting warmed up. Too on.
Let's go. Getting tired.
Alright. After eliminating even two more Mr. Gutsy's, now we're ready to check out the building. Good morning, His Headness. Morning, Shiny Pirate. Morning, Lone Wonder. Great to see all of you. Thank you for joining me this morning. How's everyone on this fine Thursday? So if you're listening, this is the same sound that the crashed satellite was making back in the Mojave. So this building is the source of the broadcast that brought us here in the first place. Autodoc upgrade hairstyling enhancements. Nice. This holotape contains an upgrade file for the Sync Robotic Assistant Autodoc. And recipes, barter skill book. This holotape contains a workbench recipe that allows you to make a barter skill book. Perfect. And we're definitely due for an offload. Carry weight's maxed out. Let's just hope the respawn stays under control. And we've gotten hungry. Right. That with a gecko steak to start with. Should be enough.
Look out!
Don't recall finding anything unique out there, so... Two Wonder Blues because we got another skill book recipe. Make ourselves a barter skill book. Tales of a Junktown Jerky Vendor, which will raise our barter skill to 94.
No, false alarm. It was just a plate.
I'll keep that fixer. That's a mistake. Me grab another Brahmin steak. At this point I should only need to carry 2 waters and 1 Brahmin steak, because now here at home base I finally have a source of both food and clean water. My plants, my hot plate, and my repaired sink, so And I've got a bunch of stuff I just wanted to sell.
You've been working with that You can have...
Alright. Morning, Nyron. Good morning, Infinimora. Great to see both of you. Upgrade holotape received, adding layer weapon mod prismatic lens to with vendor inventory.
Might I be of service, sir?
I need my stuff repaired, that's for sure. Oh yeah, that's right. We got we did get something unique. We got Elijah's advanced layer. Which is, in my world, I'm now comfortable ditching the regular one. And there are a couple of grenades or mines to store here. Now let's see what all.
Might I be of service, sir?
Not much. That's the answer. Guess we'll just leave it at that for now. Along with my usual sources of currency. Good timing, Nyron? What makes you say that? Let's install
You
this
require
too.
some additional services?
The barber module of the auto dock now available.
Well,
So we can change our haircut now. Whoop-de-doo. Alright. Now it's time to go explore the upper levels of those canyons around X-22 and whatnot that I was looking for a way up to and couldn't see before. Let's hope the respawn stays settled. Good morning, John. Great to see you. Thanks for being here.
Dr. Mobius, surrender yourself. You cannot win despite the fact that the odds are heavily in your favor.
Dynam Scipula. So we have unique spore plants up here, too. Oh, dude, I know. I hated the Steam update that came through last night. Where'd homie go? First homie, I should say. There he is. He's got a corrosive glove, which is, I believe, another unique item. It does critical acid damage. But I didn't want to go that way first. I'd like to run over these pipes first. Never mind, I couldn't see for whatever reason. At this point, 6 experience points. I'm willing to let it slide. As long as I don't get hurt. See, over here, we're at the upper levels of the botanical garden. Looking for a way up here before and couldn't find it. I can't remember if there's actually anything here or not, so I'm going to save up there and discover that the answer to that question is no, so we can ignore the building. There obviously is something up on this landing. I'm not certain how to get there. I wonder if those pipes are actually pointless, and if I just loop around. Looks that way. Okay, cool. Well, sorry for poking around the dead end. That was a little silly of me, but... Good morning, St. Louis. We're all just bitching about the Steam update that came through last night. Made chat giant and awful. So far, we're in pretty universal agreement that it's terrible. What do you think? Alright. Another pack of dried seeds. Dried barrel cactus fruit, dried Nevada agave fruit, dried prickly pear fruit. Oh, well, if you haven't fired up Steam yet, you're in for an unpleasant surprise. It's mostly an update to the chat interface. It makes it enormous, super obtrusive, and annoying. There's a valence radii accentuator, stuck right in the center of the fountain there. Few other plants, but mainly I'm interested in crossing over there to the that one I saw. Now, if we angle over left,
My robo-scorpions will soon conquer the crater! It's just that this is a big place, so it's hard to conquer everything.
there's that other spore plant. Oh, hi, Stranger Wine. Missed that you had joined. Thank you for being here. It's appreciated, as always. Alright, well, we racked that. Somewhere around here is the third and final seed package, if I can find it. I thought it was that spore plant that was guarding it, so it should be close by. Ah, could be this one. Nyron, I've done a lot of stealing and murdering. it has sort of offsetted the quest choices I've made. Alright, yeah, here's our third and final seed package. Dried banana yucca fruit, dried white horse nettle, dried honey mesquite pod, dried maize. So now we're able to grow everything in our little hydroponics den back at the sink, which is pretty cool. No, stranger, you're thinking of Fallout 3, where you can donate water to a hobo. It's even easier in this game, though. All I have to do is go murder some powder gangers and feral ghouls, and my karma shoots right back through the roof. Alright, here we go. Some more shit down on these pipes. Let's go check that out. Good morning, Ethan. Nice to see you as always. Thank you for being here. It's like one of those special mornings where nearly all of my regulars are here. The only one who stands out to me as missing right now is Martin and Testicle. Yeah, everyone else is here. It's kind of rare to have this many of you at once. It's nice. Alright, that.
I'll just set this on repeat while I go relieve my tank. No one will know.
Now we want to head over here towards this crane for our next location. Bunch of stuff. Yeah, that's something different altogether. I'm gonna hit the construction site first. More robots. Praised Mr. Handy. Construction drone. So these look like some kind of high-level protectrons. And I guess that's more or less exactly what they are. Construction drone foreman. Ooh. Lobotomite goggles. We don't need those. All right. That was quite the little welcoming committee, I must say. Plenty of loot to be had here. try and make sure we don't miss any. Sink upgrade water production. So I think now we can finally fill those empty bottles. This holotape contains an upgrade file for the Sink Robotic Assistant Sink. All those empty bottles we've been hoarding will at last have a
Hostile
purpose.
target detected.
There's another one.
Put down your weapons and...
Oh, Fallout 2. Everyone in Vault City is an unhelpful dick. Yeah, that's accurate. Alright, let's check out this big machine. Up at the tip top of the crane. There's another valence radii accentuator. Oh yeah. And if you look up there, you can see a bunch of loot boxes. We are going to want to make our way up there. I think this is the only thing in the construction site I hadn't looted yet. I know there's a spot around here where we can get up on top of that hill where all those crates are. I just cannot remember exactly where. Could have sworn it was here near this bulldozer, though. Yes, there we go. Alright, we got all that. Believe it or not, we're reasonably close to finishing this expansion now. There are 10 locations left. There are a total of 35, and we are on our 25th right now. Here comes 26. We can just drop directly onto the roof of this thing. Don't know when it's gonna register as a discovery, but there it is, the X-17 Meteorological Station. That elevator will take us inside. What? Oh, Y-17s. Great. This calls for an implant GRX. laser rifle. Those were much more potent in Fallout 3 than they are in this game. It doesn't matter, we'll take all that stuff. Now I'll finish exploring my rooftop, thank you. Alright, looks clear. Let's head inside. Everything is so much better when it lets me have a sneak kill. Yes, Infinimore, the big mountain snow globe is in this area. Iron Belly, a unique gutsy.
From Uncle.
Protonic Inversal Throwing Axe. Interesting. Definitely worth selling. Alright. Let's stick with the main room to start with. I don't think there's a whole lot of loot in here, but still check it out. There appears to be something big buried in the center, however. Love that my implant now removes radiation. It's pretty cool. This should be just about it for the main floor. Now we'll start scoping out catwalks. His Headness, are you talking about Fallout or are you talking about any game ever? Because I have yet to meet anyone who's played it who disagrees with me. I think the all-time greatest DLC for any video game is Shivering Isles for The Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. And I honestly think Old World Blues for Fallout New Vegas could well be number 2 overall. Yeah, Shivering Isles is far and away easily my favorite expansion that's ever been released for any game. It's just mind-blowingly good. It's awesome. Alright, that leaves this center platform. And this little office here. Yes, here is the Big Mountain Snow Globe. You found a limited edition Mojave Landmark Snow Globe. This snow globe has been added to the collection at the Lucky 38. Mad Scientist Scrubs, I believe, are a unique item. Science 5, Intelligence 1. Am I going to be able to get everything? I don't know. It's going to be iffy. Depends what's in this desk. Yes, just barely able to get all the loot. It'll be time for an offload in a minute, but let's see what's on the terminal. Welcome, user. Begin weather test. So it starts raining. Now we can end the weather test. And that has washed away the dirt on the ground. I have not played Dwarf Fortress, no. I'm dehydrated, but we're about... Well, I was about to say we're about to go offload, but then again, I'm also about to get a fuck ton of purified water. So... Okay, yeah, we are gonna have to come back to finish looting that duffel bag. That's alright, though. Let's pop out through the elevator and head back to the sink. The only one of the new ones that I've played is, I guess, the first new one that they just called Tomb Raider, but I will tell you, I thought it was really, really good. I had a blast playing that game. Kind of surprised me, because I wasn't even really that big a fan of the old ones, but yeah, I thought the new one was really good. Corrosive glove goes in there. The mad scientist scrubs go in there. Actually, I'm gonna get out all of my empty bottles now. That's going to be a lot of bottles. Includes milk bottles as well. That should be all of them. pellets.
You
Put
got
in
some
my
plans for
new
me, don't
seed
you?
bags.
Yeah, I can smell it all over you.
Tell me again about what you do.
It's the...
Okay. I command you to open your port and receive my seed.
Ah, yeah, baby.
Process seed into planter. And so as you can see, the first round of seeds have sprouted now. And so we'll get new harvestable plants in here every so often as time goes by. It's pretty cool. Upgrade holotape received. Upgrading water purification functionality. Any empty bottle converted to a bottle of purified water. Hi, Benjamin. Great to see you. Thanks for being here.
Between you and me, I think the Central Intelligence Unit is a bit of a snob.
I just came over to fill some of these empty bottles.
I can do that. They've been thoroughly washed, haven't they?
Fill empty bottles. And let's drink.
Well, hello there. Can I get you a drink? You can have as much as you...
Alright, so we just got 156 purified waters, which is pretty cool. I'm only going to carry 2 of them. Now, not only do we have a truly limitless source of purified water, but we can actually turn a tidy profit if we ever run out of other stuff to sell.
Might I be of service? Might I be of service, sir?
Let's refresh well rested and get back to it. It is a very weird sounding game if you just write down all the shit that happens. But no, I do not have Wild Wasteland. Oh, okay. I guess we'll go in through the front door. I do remember when the streams were always going down. Those were not good days. I'm really happy we have everything fixed. I'm assuming you all are too. Let's get the rest of this. Not that it's particularly valuable. Search this little entrance room. Wait, I didn't need that. Come on now. Alright. Let's just make sure we've fully covered the canyon network. And then we're gonna head to Little Yangtze. Which, if memory serves, is where we're finally gonna get Christine's COS Sniper Rifle. The second of our 3 endgame weapons. Yep, alright, so we're done over here in all these canyons, which is nice. It's probably a lobotomite. Well, whatever it is, I think it's trapped inside the rocks, so I suppose we'll ignore it.
All lobotomites, please stop milling about. Really?
So we keep going further up this hill where we turned right before. You can see a couple of inactive sentry bots here. I think this is a glitch. I think these things are supposed to... Oh no, they're actually buried. Check out this watchtower. Elijah's advanced layer. Oh. I thought those were unique, but there's a second one. Go figure. Let's check out the interior of the watchtower. Book chute upgrade, mulching. There we go. That's a good one. This holotape contains an upgrade file for the Sync Robotic Assistant book chute. Oh good. Here's some books. Gonna need those too. Dead Yangtze camp survivor. All he's got is a jumpsuit. Oh yes. The bomb collars. It's deactivated bomb collars, broken detonator, little Yangtze log terminal. There's gonna be some reading in here, but let's finish looting first. Mainly, I can't remember if I need to pick any of these up or not. I'm sure context will let me know soon enough. Alright, let's check the terminal. Log entry 1. The government shipped in the first batch of dissidents today. 3 whole trainloads of communist infiltrators. Half of them don't even speak English, so we had to show them where to go with our nightsticks. They got the point eventually. The docs are already talking about research subjects. Guess that'll help advance the war effort. Log entry 2. One of the prisoners who speaks a little English, I guess he's become the unofficial spokesman, came to the commandant's office today screaming about hungry ghosts snatching his people up in the night. The commandant told him to give up the ignorant superstitions of a bygone era and had him thrown in the cooler for 3 weeks. Me, I've seen some of the new robots they're developing here, and I gotta wonder where they get the brains from. Log entry 3. Another escape attempt last night. We rounded them all up and processed the escapees, but these little bastards are determined. We've got triple shifts on the camp around the clock, and the extra hours are eating up morale. Commandant says he's put in a requisition to use the camp as a field test for the new total pacification collars the scientists have been working on. Maybe then I can get some goddamn sleep. Elijah's Journal, Day 2. Second day at pre-war concentration camp. Kept China citizens here before war. Radiation turned them, had to keep them in camp with collars. Explains why some of these slave collars exist. Always wondered, some were clearly pre-war tech. Researching the collar frequencies. Touchy. Circuit architecture is messy, deconstructing them taking time. Must be careful, can't be spotted by local robots, or insane brains from the dome will try to haul me back there, then research me. Elijah's Journal, Day 3. No sign of that courier from before. He stays out of my way, I'll stay out of his. Been thinking about that Sierra Madre he mentioned. If he's right, I'd just need to find the casino radio frequency to track it down. Wouldn't need his help. If the working holograms and toxic gas are preserved there, might be easier to study them there with no robots to interfere. And those dispensers might have use for those as well. Elijah's Journal, Day 4. Day 4, still continuing research. Found a way to deactivate collar after some failures, just a few headless ghouls. It's been hard to go fishing in the camp without one of them trying to run the gate and their heads exploding. Damn collars, twitchy. Need to ration the mentats, giving me migraines. Elijah's Journal, Day 4, Addendum. While setting up the radios to monitor dome and robots, thought I saw glint scope from the building on other side of compound. Should check it out, make sure I'm not being watched. Might be that courier. Still, he would have come straight up rather than hiding. Instinct says it's someone else. Alright, that's all we need from here. Number 27. Hey, Martin. You made it. With, about 15 minutes or so left. So, not too bad. And here's number 34. Bash him up too. Take his goodies and we'll loot their little base camp up here. Now, let's do a perimeter check on the rest of this thing. Oh yeah, finally register it too. Little Yangtze. So we got some kind of enemy over here. Ooh, it's a live sentry bot. Multiple live sentry bots. That's never good. We need to implant these guys for sure. Uh-oh, we've aggroed something else somewhere. There's another sentry over here. Cold watermelon sounds good to me right now. It's not even that hot here. It's finally cooled off around here. We've had some rainstorms come through the last couple of days, so the high's only been about 80 degrees Fahrenheit. It's nice. In before somebody comments on how stupid the Fahrenheit system is. I know, we all wish we would switch to... We all wish we'd switch to metric and Celsius. I have no idea why we don't. Oh my gosh, Ironclad, a resubscription. Thank you so much, my friend. 2 months already. Feels like I've barely been streaming for 2 months, so I guess you've been here most or the entire time. It's wonderful. Thank you. Thank you. Alright, everybody's settled now. Get back to business. I would not go so far as to say I hate summer. I kind of like the extra daylight. I like, what's the word I'm looking for? I like the culture around summer. I like how we're all encouraged to relax and take vacations and that sort of thing. I think it's nice that there's a season where it's kind of universally agreed on that we should do all that, but I really fucking hate hot weather. So there is that. Winter is definitely my favorite season. I love it cold. There it is, Christine's COS Silencer Rifle. Goodbye, Gobi. You've been replaced. You'll notice that Christine's both does, despite currently being in a state of relative disrepair, does more damage with the same bonus critical damage, same bonus critical chance, and the motherfucker's silenced. It's a glorious, glorious weapon. Let's try it out. Can't quite carry that hunting rifle. That's just something I'd sell anyway, so it's not a big deal.
Slight chance of seeing dispersal from botanical gardens predicted in the late evening.
Uh-oh. Stuck. TCL time. There. Alright, I think that's everything except the actual main camp. So, let's go do an offload. Alright, the Gobi is gone. I already have one Elijah's advanced layer, so I don't really see any reason to hold on to another one. Or for that matter, the Protonic Universal Axe. Let me keep these books, and actually, we got something else too that we can do now. Oh, nope, 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 nope. Keep those books, my bad. But we want to take out the clipboards, and I could have sworn I had some pencils. There they are. Let's get our pencils and all of our clipboards, because we got the mulching upgrade for the book chute. There we go.
Well, hello there. You can...
Might I be of service?
Let's repair my armor, my fist, and my silencer rifle. That's going to be an expensive hit, but that's alright.
Might I be of service?
And that'll do it. Alright, let's visit the book chute now. Upgrade holotape received. Upgrading secondary materials mulching functionality. Pencils and clipboards are processed into lead, spare parts, and duct tape.
Greetings, citizen. Ready to receive...
I have some seditious material for you to process.
Won't that...
Process books.
Greetings, citizen.
Process pencils.
Greetings, citizen.
Process clipboards. Alright, so now we got 35 blank books, a bunch of duct tape, a bunch of lead, and a bunch of scrap metal. Pretty great. And a fully repaired COS sniper rifle. Alright. Oh, I fucking love this gun. I'm so happy we've got it. Alright. Let's go clear the camp, and then we'll probably need to end the stream for today. Yes, I will be streaming this weekend. I am free all day Saturday, so...
Attention, Big Mountain! There's a 95% chance of clear skies interrupted with artillery fire.
What's fun is if they try to run out the gate, their heads just pop. Where you at? Say, where you at, bro? They all tend to just make runs for the gate instead of attacking, which is an interesting choice. I guess they've gone stupid. There's hardly anything in here. There we go. Set up some kind of barricade. Nothing behind it but a toolbox. I wonder if I can even get in there. Yes. Nope, I wanted the sugar bombs too. There we It's amazing how many of your needs you just can completely stop worrying about after completing this expansion. Like, radiation's irrelevant. The auto dock will take care of it for free. Drinking water's irrelevant. You can fill empty bottles at the sink, as many as you want. Food is basically irrelevant. You have your entire garden that restocks with a hot plate right next to it to prepare whatever you want. I guess you do still have to go out hunting for a little meat. That's like basically the only thing left to do. Obviously, you've got a bed you can rest in, so you don't have to worry about that. Please don't start too late on Saturday if possible, and stock up on adult beverages. Oh, don't worry, there will be adult beverages. As far as start times, I'm shooting for like I'm shooting for morning, my time. Not early morning like a standard stream, like something like 9 or 10 a.m. my time. Sounds reasonable. Doable. Just a couple more big tents to explore. The one thing that, there's one important item in here that I haven't found yet. I'm hoping it's obvious in one of these last two tents. I don't need to scrounge for it. The recipe for the survival skill book is in this camp someplace. Have I installed all the upgrades I found? I'm a little nervous about it, but I think I have. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not carrying any, so that's good. Alright, last 10. And haven't found it, so we're gonna have to scrounge.
Are you out there, my little teddy bear lobotomite? Donna misses you, and the pitter-patter of your peace feeds so much.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, dialogue in this expansion. It's probably under something, which is why I didn't spot it at first. Where's the damn thing? Come on. I know it's in here. My list says under a bed in one of the tents. Well, that's less helpful than you'd hope. Alright. Well, yeah, once we find this damn thing, we're ending the stream. Just FYI, because I'm out of time. But this one? Oh, thanks. Ah, pff, right there. Thank you. There's our survival skill book recipe. Perfect. Alright. We're now in with endgame sniper rifle and endgame power fist. Now really all we need is our Deathclaw shredder. and we won't be getting that for a while yet. That's going to do it for today's episode of Let's Play Fallout New Vegas. Thank you all so much for joining me, those of you who were here on Twitch. I appreciate it. Thank you again to Ironclad for resubscribing two months in a row. That's fantastic. Thanks, my friend. If you're new and you were on the Twitch stream, I hope you'll click the follow button so you can see when we go live. The next stream is going to be on Saturday. It's going to start in the morning. It's going to be a long one. You know, might take breaks, but I have all day, so I might as well stream all day. 99% likelihood that I'll be playing the HD remaster of the original Resident Evil, and I should be able to at least finish Jill's game and maybe even put a dent in Chris's. If you're watching later on YouTube, and you enjoyed the video, I hope you'll like it and subscribe to the channel. I stream at weird, unpredictable hours, given my day job, but all of my content makes its way there eventually. And regardless of the platform you're on, I hope you will consider joining our Discord. The link to do so is either in the YouTube video description or Twitch channel description. We communicate about when I'm going to stream, what games you'd like me to play, and a whole host of other things. It's a fun little community that I hope you join. Anyway, thank you again for watching. I really appreciate it, and I hope to see most or all of you on Saturday morning for Resident Evil. Bye-bye.